Hello, everybody. So this is for the January 15th assignment. And what you guys found from graphing is that if your line is off by a little bit, like mine usually are, it's a little bit of a challenge to find that coordinate. So there are two methods that we're going to look at, so you don't have to graph to find the coordinate, but the goal is still to find the coordinate where they touch. Excuse me, and this is solving by substitution. Okay? The whole goal of this is to find where they touch. And so you're making the statement that they are going to touch somewhere. If that's true, they share an x and a y. Both equations have the same x and same y somewhere. When they're both written in slope-intercept form, both of them are y equals. If this y is worth this much, and if they share a point, this is exactly the same y, and you're told it's worth this much. If they're the same y value, y is worth this and y is worth that, aren't they then equal to each other? Yes, they are. When they're both solved for y, just set them equal to each other. So I'm going to add this 2x over, and I get 4x is equal to 16. Divide by 4, and you get x is equal to 4. So you know the x value is 4. Now, how do you find the y value? Well, you could fill it back in to either equation. And it's going to be easier in this one. So you get 8. Okay. When they're both solved for y, just set them equal to each other. Solve for x. So divide by 6, and you get x is equal to 2. Take that x equals 2 and fill it into either equation. It won't matter. 2 times 9 is 18. To show you here, 6 times, oops, not 6, 3 times 2 plus 12, that's 6 plus 12, which is 18. Okay? Once you get the x, stick it in to find the y value. Okay, this is not quite there. This, they're telling you what x is equal to. So there's an x, replace it with what it's worth. This is saying negative 2 times whatever x is worth minus 3y is negative 8. They're telling you x is worth negative y. Fill it in. Because you're told what x is worth, it's worth negative y, just fill it in. So that becomes 2 minus 3y is negative 8. Subtract the 2. Negative 3y is equal to negative 10. Are we sure? I feel like I made an arithmetic error. Hold on. No arithmetic error. They're just being jerks and giving you fractions. So y is equal to 10 thirds. Okay? This is what y is worth. Fill it in to find what x is worth. It says negative of whatever y is worth is your x value. So negative 10 thirds is your x value. Okay. Again, here's an x. There's what it's worth. There's an x. Replace it. 3 times whatever x is worth plus y is 20. This x is worth this much. Fill it in. That's negative 21y plus y is equal to 20. So that becomes negative 20y is equal to 20. Divide by negative 20, and you get y is equal to negative 1. If y is negative 1, fill it in to find x. There you go. Let's try this one. Y is worth negative 3x. Replace this y with what it's worth. Negative 9x minus 5 times whatever y is worth is negative 48. y is worth negative 3x, and there's a y. Fill it in over here. Negative 9x plus 15x is equal to negative 48. 6x is equal to negative 48. Divide by 6. X is equal to, what's that, negative 8. And now fill it in to find y. So 24 is y. Okay. Here's a y. There's a y. Replace this y with what it's worth. 5x times 5 times whatever y is worth is negative 15. Y is worth 2x. So I'm going to fill 2x in there. So you get 5x plus 10x is equal to negative 15. 15x is equal to negative 15. Divide by 15, x is negative 1. Fill that in for x to find your y. There you go. So these are your 2 assignments. Okay? Thank you for your time. Have yourself a great one.